Hello, good to have you with us on ERi-TV. This is English News Broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at exactly 10:30 p.m. Today is Sunday, 11th December 2022. First, the top stories. Chinese medical team performs spinal surgeries. National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students Activity Assessment meeting in the Central Region. Australia 100-million-year-old fossil dug up in outbreak. Israel military force detained 6,500 Palestinians since January. Chinese medical team in conjunction with Eritrean doctors is performing spine surgeries at Halibut Hospital. Speaking to ERINA, Dr. Lu'ul Baiterga, medical director of Halibut Hospital, said that the Chinese health professionals have been working in Halibut and Orota National Referral Hospitals, and that the surgeries that are being conducted are first of their kind here in Eritrea. Noting that all spine surgeries are major surgeries that can carry higher risks because they are done closer to the nervous system. Dr. Lu'ul said that the start of spine surgeries here in the hospital creates a respite for nationals with spine problems. Dr. Solomon Tsagay, bone and muscle surgeon on his part, underlining the significance of the start of spine surgeries, said that the Chinese medical team, in addition to extending the medical support, are transferring their knowledge to their Eritrean counterparts. Dr. Mahret Abyamana from the Department of the Surgery on his part said that the start of spine surgeries in Halibut Hospital will enable nationals with spine cord problems to get surgeries here in their countries at low expenses and called for its sustainability, indicating that they have already conducted successful spine surgeries on 5 patients. The Chinese medical team on their part said that they will continue performing surgeries on others. Patients who undertook spine surgeries on their part, commending the opportunity created for them here in their country, called for its sustainability. In an annual activity assessment meeting conducted on 9th December, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the Central Region assessed the progress of the implementation of 2022 programs and charted out action plan for 2023. Speaking at the event, the head of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the region, Mr. Samson Kifle, stated that commendable work was conducted in enhancing the awareness of the youth, strengthening the organizational capacity, as well as reinforcing the participation of the youth in various national development programs and holidays. In the report, the heads of departments and sub-zonal organizations of the branch presented the regional branch exerted effective work in organizing awareness-raising campaign, seminars, and trainings. Accordingly, it was indicated that training was organized for over 3,400 youth in 2022, and several awareness-raising seminars were conducted all over the Central Region. It was also reported that extensive water and soil conservation activities were organized by the regional branch. In over 700 meters of terraces were constructed in Beit Gergish area, and hundreds of tree seedlings were planted. The report further stated that the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the Central Region organized vocational training for 252 disadvantaged youth with the objective of enabling them to become economically self-sufficient. In a concluding speech, the head of political affairs at the Central Region PFDJ branch, Mr. Eyob Araya, called on the youth to strengthen organizational capacity. The Ministry of Agriculture branch in Imnahaili subzone made a call to bee farmers in the subzone to step up modern bee farming activities and thereby improve their economic status. At a meeting conducted on 6th December, the head of agriculture in Imnahaili subzone, Mr. Mengist Ame, said that although there are over 2,100 modern beehives in the subzone. The majority of the farmers are not applying modern bee farming activities, and that leading to lower honey production. He also called on the farmers to be grouped in the cooperative association that is already established in the subzone for the better result. Chairman of the Haile Bee Farmers Cooperative Association, Mr. Gide Haile, on his part indicating that the association has few members, called on all bee farmers in the area to group themselves under the association. He also called on the Ministry of Agriculture to organize training for the bee farmers as well as support them with farming materials. The acting administrator of Haile Subzone, Mrs. Terhas Fiqadu, on her part calling on the farmers to ensure the sustainability of the natural resource in their area, expressed the administration's readiness to extend support in their endeavors. Established in 2009, Haile Bee Farmers Cooperative Association has 54 members, owning 455 modern beehives and 95 traditional hives, the report indicates. You are watching ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. Aussie fossil hunters have unearthed the continent's first Elasmosaur fossil in western Queensland. The 100-million-year-old head and body bones of the marine reptile were uncovered by 3 fossil enthusiasts who regularly trawl the range of their privately owned outback station searching for ancient remains. Their previous expedition have found the remnants of Kronosaurus, Ichthyosaurus, and prehistoric fish and turtles. What is most exciting about the Elasmosaurus discovery is the retrieval of both body and head fossils at the same time. A new milestone. The Queensland Museum was described as like finding the Rosetta Stone for marine paleontology. Elasmosaurs are a type of Plesiosaurus, a long naked marine reptile that coexisted with dinosaurs during the Cretaceous period. Contrary to the popular belief, not all large ancient body and head together, and this could hold the key to the further research in this field, says Dr. Espen Knudsen, the senior scientist and curator of the paleontology at the Queensland Museum. An independent and non-governmental rights organization says Israeli military forces have arrested 6,500 Palestinians, including hundreds of women and children, across the occupied West Bank since the beginning of the year. As the Israeli regime continues its campaign of abuse and arrest against Palestinians, the Palestinian Prisoners Club (PPC) said in a statement that 153 women and 811 children were among those detained. The statement added that 2,134 administrative detentions orders were also issued against Palestinian detainees during the same period. The so-called administrative detainees are arrested on secret evidence and aware of the accusation against them and are not allowed to defend themselves in court. They are usually held for renewable 6-month periods, often leading 2 years in detention. The PPC further highlighted that 4,700 Palestinians are currently being held behind bars in 23 Israel-run prisons and detention centers across the occupied island. The rights group also noted that the Palestinian detainees include 34 female prisoners, 150 children, as well as 835 administrative detainees. And now we have a quick review of the top stars. Chinese medical team performs spinal surgeries. National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students sent activity assessment meeting in the central region. Australia 100-million-year-old fossil dug up in outback. Israeli military force detained some 6,500 Palestinians since January. That was all with the news for this evening. Thank you for being with us.